Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
You've got to wonder what's going on with Sean Combs right now. The rapper and mogul is facing serious charges in New York, accused of sex trafficking and racketeering. And we're getting some pretty interesting insights from a very unlikely source. Suge Knight, the infamous former CEO of Death Row Records. Now you might be thinking, what's Suge Knight doing talking about Sean Combs? Well, their rivalry goes way back to the 90s East Coast-West Coast rap battles. And let me tell you, it was intense. But after Tupac Shakur and notorious B.I.G passed away, things seemed to cool down between these two. Or so we thought. Suge Knight recently spoke out about Combs' trial from behind bars in San Diego, and what he said is surprising. He doesn't sound too mad at Combs anymore. In fact, he seems almost sympathetic. I mean, anytime somebody is fighting for their life and they have kids, you still got to show some type of sympathy for them, Knight says. Now, that's not exactly what you'd expect from someone who was once involved in a rap battle that turned deadly. But it seems like Suge Knight has mellowed out a bit since his own time behind bars, and he's offering some words of wisdom. Once you open that door up and play with the devil, you're going to become the devil. That's what Knight says happened when Combs started playing with power and excess. But here's the thing, Suge Knight thinks Sean Combs is going to walk free, and he's not just speculating, he actually thinks it's because of a pardon from Donald Trump. Trump is a president that stands up and does what he wants to do, and he's going to do what he feels is best, Knight says. And if Combs gets convicted, Trump is likely to pardon him. That's a pretty bold prediction from Suge Knight. But what really got me thinking was when Laura Coates asked Knight about whether Combs should testify in his own defense. Knight thinks Combs should definitely tell the truth, but only if he wants to walk free. If he doesn't, it's like he's scared to face the music. And let's not forget that this trial is getting pretty wild. We've got testimony from a former personal assistant who says she suffers from PTSD because of working for Combs. And Suge Knight has some pretty interesting insights about how Combs conducts his business as a label boss. It's clear that Suge Knight has some unfinished business with Sean Combs. But one thing is for sure, this trial is going to be a wild ride. Stay tuned, folks, the plot leak will be keeping an eye on it all the way to the end.